For us here, it is has been a hot weekend and still hot today, but some folks getting a little lucky with some rainfall.
Yes, parts of the state are getting some rain. We had some earlier this morning and late last night. You can see that on Storm Shield 9. This is the big view. Most of the country, it's pretty dry. We've now gotten rid of Dorian, but we still have high pressure just to the west. We don't have a big time storm system anywhere near us, but we do at least have a boundary to the west, and that's allowing for some showers, especially earlier this morning. But Next Gen Live showing not a whole lot out there anymore. We could still have maybe a few raindrops, but a lot of what you're seeing in northwest Oklahoma likely not even reaching the ground anymore at this point, especially around Freedom. But maybe north and west of Alva, there could be some very light rain as it moves away from Oklahoma and into Kansas, of course. Now, over the past 24 hours, we have had a decent rain, especially out there in the Panhandle, an inch showing up in Guymon. But zooming in a little bit closer, just under 7/10 of an inch out there in Buffalo, 2/100ths in Woodward, and 0.31 down in Camargo. So not bad in that part of the state. You can see the clouds are still left over, and we are starting to see a few more clouds kind of bubble up there along Blaine and Caddo County. We do have the potential of seeing some more isolated showers, possibly even some storms later this afternoon and evening, but primarily out west. In the meantime, most of us will have a day that looks a lot like this. Partly to mostly sunny, a little warm. It's 87 degrees, a south wind coming in at 16. Dew points are in the upper 60s. So it does feel more like the lower 90s. We're at 90 degrees in Guthrie, 87 in Midwest City, 90 in Kingfisher, and 87 degrees over in Watauga. But check out where we have had that rain, 79 right now in Guymon. But it's 91 in Hobart, it's 90 degrees in Ponca City, and 88 right now in McAllister. South wind today between about 15 to 25. Finally, we're getting a little bit more of a breeze, certainly a little bit more windy out in the Panhandle, and it should be staying breezy, at least over the next few days or so. So now the jet stream's starting to change up a little bit. Now we're going to have some storm system moves out of the north and west and eventually bring some better chances of rain and storms to parts of the state. This evening, though, I think that chance will be pretty slim at best, but it should stay in western Oklahoma. Tomorrow morning, I think we're still going to have a slight chance of showers and storms in the far northwest. The rest of us will see partly to mostly sunny skies. Once we get into Wednesday, things look dry around here. South wind, temperatures back in the low 90s. Thursday, here comes the cold front. It looks like later in the afternoon and evening, we will start to see at least a chance of showers and storms, mainly in northern and northwest Oklahoma. By the time we get into Thursday night into Friday morning, I think that chance will pick up a little bit more even for central Oklahoma, parts of the metro. And then during the day on Friday, we're going to have a much better chance of seeing some showers and storms. Of course, the state fair does arrive on Thursday and Friday, another full day, and it looks like just in time for some rain. So for today, temperatures should be able to make it into the lower 90s. A little breezy at times, that wind being out of the south between 15 to 25. A little bit more windy out west. Temperatures will be a little bit cooler, if you will, in the upper 80s in that part of the state, but low to mid 90s in southeast Oklahoma. Overnight tonight, we're going to be staying dry under partly cloudy skies. It's going to be warm. I think the chance of rain is pretty much going to be nil anywhere. 70 degrees in Oklahoma City, 74 in Ponca City, 71 in Stillwater, and 72 overnight tonight down in Ardmore. For this afternoon, a slight chance of showers and storms, very isolated. If it does happen, there is a low threat that one could go strong to potentially low and severe, but that would once again stay in western and northwest Oklahoma. This evening, pretty much the same thing. It's going to stay in the far northwest part of the state, and by tomorrow morning, even farther to the north and west, even smaller area that does have a chance of seeing maybe some showers and a few thunderstorms. And then tomorrow afternoon, it looks dry. Tomorrow afternoon, under partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will be back in the low 90s, 92 in Enid, 91 in Clinton, and 93 down in Lawton. On Wednesday, really not a whole lot of change. We are expecting a little bit more sun. Temperatures will be back in the low 90s. It looks like maybe some upper 80s around Woodward, a little bit more windy out west, 91 in Hobart, 92 degrees in Altus, and 91 by Wednesday afternoon in Stillwater. But breaking down the state fair forecast a little bit more for you, Thursday, a slight chance of showers and storms during the day. Later that night, that chance will go up a little bit more. Friday, pretty good chance we're going to have some showers and storms somewhere around even here in the metro. Saturday, it does look dry. And then the rest of your weekend, it does look pretty dry. Temperatures stay a little bit above normal. And then next week, not looking too bad for the fair. Temperatures in the low 90s.
Which is fine.
Which is fine. It could be a lot worse.
You betcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Cassie. Well, coming up, we'll show you how one Oklahoma hospital is